Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video by Lionel Bedard. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be introducing a new game I'm going to be playing to you guys out there. It's called Clue, classic mystery game. Basically, if you play the board game, it's an exact same game except online to a computer. And I will show you how it works. So, it's going to take me a while to explain it, so I'm just going to jump right into it. So this is going to be a play online gameplay. There's 6 players, and we're just going to do the standard classic mansion. Wait for the lobby to fill up. Yeah, okay, I'm going to choose my character here. I'm going to be Professor Moriarty. To load, and there's the mansion, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Game on. So obviously the game's by having one of each suspect weapon and room card in the envelope. Those are the clue cards, and every other card gets shuffled in between the players here. We have to figure out which cards we got. So I got Mr. Green, Dagger, and Dining Room. So one of each. Should be a balanced but challenging game. So Mr. Green's going to go first, which means I'm going last, which is awesome. I love to go last. And he rolls a 9, and he has to guess which room he wants to suggest. So he's going to enter a room here. Hopefully he doesn't go... Actually, I wouldn't actually mind if I went to the dining room. Let's see where he goes. He's going into the hall. Alright. So what is he gonna call here? Is to suggest one suspect and one weapon. And if anybody has those cards, they have to show it. If they don't, they'll pass. This game is sometimes very slow, guys. Bear with me on this. So he's going to suggest Scarlet with the dagger. And it looks like Scarlet has... Oh! So let me see here. So we know that she either has the Scarlet card or the Hall card. So this is what I'm going to do to ensure that I win. So I know I'm gonna mark these squares with numbers and put question marks on them. And I'll know that once only one card of that pair remains still unsolved, I know that she's got that particular card. So, good decent start here for us. We got our first question mark pair. One of those cards is definitely in her hand. It's either Scarlet or Hall. We'll find out soon enough, ladies and gentlemen. 5. Ballroom. So I'm going to do the same thing, but instead of a 1, I'm going to mark it with a 2 because it's a different set of cards that she could have. And if there's only 1, 2 on the board in her column, I'll know that that's the card she's got. So that's card reveal number 2 for her. So now she's entering the lounge. Hopefully she doesn't call Green or Dagger because that's my cards, and I need to have my cards hidden in order for me to have a good chance to win the game. Moriarty, don't call the Dagger. Oh, she called Dagger. Oh, actually, we got lucky here. So now Plum, he's either got the Moriarty card or the Lounge card. I always mark 2 possible cards with question marks so that I can identify them. But if there's 3 possibilities, then I just put the number. Helps me distinguish who's got what better if I mark them with question marks and non-question marks. If it's a 1 and 3 or a 1 and 2 shot. Scarlet, Dagger in dining room. Oh, she called 2 of my cards. So I'm gonna show her the Dagger. Just show Scarlet the Dagger. Actually, no, Plum the Dagger. Mr. Plum, I'll show him the Dagger. Because I gotta show one of my cards. Alright, so I'm deciding on what I'm going to call first. Yes. He's going into the ballroom as well, so hopefully he doesn't call Green or Dagger. I only showed 1 card here, so I'm pretty well off here so far. Mustard and Rope. Green doesn't have any. Orchid doesn't have any. Scarlet. Oh! Alright, so 3. 3. 3. Since Ballroom has 2 numbers on it, 2 and 3, it's a good possibility that a good possibility that Ballroom is in Scarlet's hands, so we're not going to call Ballroom yet. That wouldn't be a smart decision to do because obviously she's probably got that in her hand. And I want to know what I don't know. And I most likely do know that she's got... Oh, come on. Let me roll here. Okay, 6. Okay, so we're gonna start by calling the Lounge because it's the question mark farthest away from our column here. And we're gonna call we're gonna call Moriarty and Candlestick. That's our first suggestion here. Let's see what we got. Oh, so somebody has one of those cards. Hopefully they show me Moriarty or Lounge, because then I'll know who has the other card. Please be Moriarty or Lounge. It is Lounge! Alright, so now we know that Orchid has the Lounge, but we also know that Plum definitely does have Moriarty in his hand, because we already figured out from a past suggestion from another player that he had either one of these two cards in his hand, and he doesn't have Lounge in his hand because Orchid has it, so he has to have the Moriarty card. So we just figured out two cards with one question. So we now know where two cards are by asking only one question. Good start. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Our turn's over. Back around the board. 8 for Mr. Green. He's going into the library. I do not have that card. Plum, Revolver, Library. Alright, so we'll do the same thing we did here. Number each one of these boxes. So we know Orchid has one of these cards. We just don't know which one of the three she's got yet. So we gotta whittle down those numbers eventually. That's how you win this game, ladies and gentlemen, is you whittle down the numbers. It's basically a big numbers game. No, Orchid's gonna go. What will she call? Where will she go with an 8? The kitchen. She's going to the kitchen. Open kitchen. Oh, so my goodness. We just found out a lot of information here, people. So these numbers are crossed off, and they're both threes. So Mustard is not in Scarlet's hand. Rope is not in Scarlet's hand. So the only one that could be in Scarlet's hand with the 3 on is Ballroom. So Ballroom is definitely in Scarlet's hand. So we can eliminate that. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll eliminate these 2 numbers as well, since we don't know for sure that she's got any of those. So all numbers in that box have to be deleted, but we still know that she's got Scarlet or Hall. So we'll keep those on the board. It's a good possibility that Mustard or Rope is one of the clue cards. So I might call either Mustard or Rope, one of them. Mustard, Rope, oh. Okay. So Colonel Mustard definitely has one of them. So we'll put a 2 here. Then we'll put a question mark. 2 here as well. Mark it up with a question mark. So the number 2s are now paired with question mark because it's a 50-50 chance. Are you kidding me? Somebody's going to make an accusation already? Hopefully they're wrong, because if they are wrong, they lose the game automatically. Seems way too early to make an accusation here. This is going to be a wicked long shot. Mustard. Dagger. We have the dagger, so she is wrong. That means that she doesn't have the kitchen either. Yeah, we know that. Okay, it's already X'd off, so I don't need to exit. But yeah. So now, Miss Scarlet is now out of the game. There's now 5 players left because Miss Scarlet made a bad call and called out our card that we had in our hand. And that card was not in the envelope. And you needed to guess 3 cards that were in the envelope to win. So Plum just rolled Snake Eyes, so the only room he could guess is the one he's already in. That is the library. So hopefully he doesn't call Green or Dagger. Don't call Green or Dagger, please. I don't want to show my cards. Mustard. Wrench. Oh, we now know a clue card, ladies and gentlemen. Now we know that Orchid either has Wrench in her hand or Library. Most likely Library because there's 2 numbers in that box. But now, we now know that Rope is 100% in Mustard's hands, so we know that now. And we now know who the suspect is, because nobody has it in their hand. We don't have it in their hand, so it's gotta be in the envelope. So we'll circle it by clicking on this, and we'll eliminate these numbers to lessen the confusion. And that will give us our first clue card. So now all we need to do is figure out the weapon and the room, and we win the game, ladies and gentlemen. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. We'll eliminate this kitchen number as well. Eliminate this one on the kitchen as well. Okay, because that's invalid right now. Mustard, Rope, and Hall. So he's using his own card to try and figure out what the room is. Ah, look here. Scarlet had Hall in her hand. She doesn't have Mustard or Rope, so she's got to have Hall. So that will eliminate this pair. So I'm going to take the other question mark and eliminate that too. Because it was paired up for her, and she most likely doesn't have both Scarlet and Hall. So we'll wait for another number to pop, another pair of numbers to pop up on her column before we know for sure what she has and what she doesn't have. Good. Alrighty. Our turn. A 6. That's our lucky number, apparently. So what rooms can we go to? Well, I already know who has the hall, and I already know I got the dining room. So you know what? Let's go to the conservatory and try our luck there, because that's the only room that I don't know any information on. So that's our best call right now, considering the rooms we can go to. Alrighty. So I want to eliminate some of these numbers here, so we're going to call Professor Plum, because they have a 1 on them. And we're also going to call French, because they have a number and a question mark on them. Hopefully they show me the wrench. They do! Alright, so now we eliminate this question mark here. And this too. But we'll leave the 1s intact here. And we now, okay, now we know for sure that we can X off this whole entire rest of this column because it's not numbered, because we already know two of her cards already. So everything else is going to be X'd off anyway. Just get this all X'd off here. Because she can only have a card that's has a number on it. So everything else she cannot have, since 2 out of 2 already we already know she had the wrench and the lounge in her hand. That's already been established. So mustard, lead pipe, and billiard room. Okay. Hopefully somebody has those. So, if he makes an accusation, he wins the game. If not, then he definitely has one of these 2 cards in his hand. So let's hope Mr. Green has at least lead pipe or billiard room in his hand. Otherwise, the game's over and I lost. He makes an accusation. Game's over. Okay, so he definitely has one of these 2 cards in his hand. Lead pipe. And billiard room. But one of them is a clue card, though. One of them he's got in his hand, and one of them is a clue card. We know that for a fact that one of these 2 cards is the second clue card that we need to find. So let's see if we can get that established here. Stick ballroom. Well, I can't. Well, since this is already checked off, this ballroom is most likely the card that Scarlet showed Orchid, so we're going to leave our sheet alone for need be. No new updates. But Green knows 2 of the 3 pieces in the puzzle, so I have to call out one of those 2 cards at least. billiard room. Unless somebody else figures it out for me. I believe Mr. Plum will do it. Mustard. Wrench. Ah, billiard rooms was in his hand. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we now know for a fact that the lead pipe is for sure the second clue card. Because it wasn't in his hand, and he guessed that. So now we know that the lead pipe, and we know it's mustard in the lead pipe. Now all we need to do is find the right room, and we can win. It's between 4 rooms right now, so this is gonna be a tough call here. Hopefully this guy gets it wrong and we can win the game here. He's going to the conservatory. Oh boy. So he definitely doesn't have the conservatory, but I'm hoping and praying that Plum has the conservatory. No. Ah, he figured it out. Darn it. Game's over. I lost. Mustard lead pipe conservatory. Figured it out, ladies and gentlemen. That's the game. I was so close too. Wait a second. Flying second. Come on, roll. Stupid dice. I can't guess the conservatory right now because I've already been in the room. So we're gonna have to go with the library. We're gonna have to take a shot in the dark with the library. Hopefully he did have the conservatory and he was just bluffing because he didn't make an accusation. So let's go with mustard again. Lead pipe. This person has the library, so we figured out all 3 of Orchid's cards. I'm gonna go for it and guess conservatory because I do not think that Plum has it, or excuse me, that Mustard has it. So we're gonna make an accusation here. I'm gonna guess mustard, lead pipe, and conservatory. Oh come on! Don't lag on me. I'm right here. Let's cross that out. If I'm wrong, I'm out. But I'm making a guess. I'm making a guess here. Moment of truth. It's either this or the kitchen. We did it, ladies and gentlemen! We figured it out! Woo! Wow, what a game, ladies and gentlemen. My first ever Clue on YouTube streamed live, and I figured it out. 250 points score for me for figuring the case out. Took 3 turns and 31 minutes and 40 seconds to play. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for witnessing this epic gameplay of Clue. Man, that was clutch performance there. I read that beautifully. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And I will have another Clue game up for you hopefully very soon. I apologize for not streaming for a heck of a while now, but I've been super busy with work and other things going on. I just haven't had the time. But today I had to make time and I was bored, so I figured I'd stream for you guys. It was an epic good one. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And I will see you guys in the next video, hopefully very soon. I'll try to stream for you guys tomorrow at probably around 7. I'll see if I can stream another Clue game for you guys. Thank you. Peace out. See you later.